Good morning, everyone. It's Tess, and today is take 47. And boy, it's ironic that I woke up this morning thinking about what are the long-term effects of not getting obesity under control, like for my body. And what I found is, and what really scared me is, and I didn't realize today was Fat Tuesday at the time that this came up, but I wanted to know about what kind of health effects I'm going to have. Hi, Ying. Oh, I'm shaking. I better stop. But what ended up happening is I started doing some research, and I found what I'm finding is that they're finding connections between cognitive issues and dementia and brain health issues connected to obesity. And it seems that the connection is sugar related. Again, for all those who don't know me, I have no medical background at all. I'm simply a patient who is 5 years post-surgical, down 150 pounds, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can to keep myself on this journey for the rest of my life. I don't want to ever go backwards. I want to keep moving forward. But when I was doing some research, I found that the Science Daily had an article dated February 11th, 2011, and they were doing some studies with the average age of a patient of 58 years old. And this article was posted in a diabetes journal, but what they were looking at is sugar levels. And the higher sugar levels, they found that those people in the age range of about 58 were 42% more likely to experience cognitive decline over a 4-year average, and 54% were getting vascular dementia. So it seems that they're finding connections to obesity, excessive sugar, dementia, and brain and cognitive issues. And okay, that scared me. And again, I didn't realize it was Fat Tuesday when I started looking into this, but thank you that we got about 10 inches of snow, because I wouldn't have gone out for the donut or for the punchki anyways, but I don't want that sugar. And I started thinking about like myself. And when I have a meal that's too heavy, it makes me lethargic. It makes reaction time slower. And it made me realize that I think I really have got to limit sugar and heavy foods in my diet, because I want to spring into the later parts of my life with lots of energy, vigor, and ability to experience the things that I probably shouldn't have put on hold, but I put on hold waiting for that day that I thought I'd have more time. So again, the Science Daily article was from February 11th, 2021. They are finding connections between obesity and brain issues. I went back even further, and there was a SciTech Daily article from June 1st of 2020. It also talked about obesity as a risk factor for dementia and adverse effects on the brain and central nervous system. Obesity reduced brain function and cognitive defect. It caused cognitive defects. And just kind of as intellectual or mental processes. And this was done on a 2009 study in Canada. And this was another article, and it was called in Medicina. But a 2009 article, it also talked about the cognitive issues and the mental issues, the slowing of the brain and the effects of sugar and obesity on our cognitive bodies. But it talked about also unhealthy diet and insufficient exercise is potentially reversible, and obesity is considered a persistent condition. So kind of what it's even talking about is, we do that yo-yo dieting, we do that regain, so we can do all this work and get ourselves back to a great place. But if we don't continue on the journey moving forward, if we fall back, we all know that the medical conditions we once had can revisit us. So we do have to find a way to long-term, forever battle and win. And I know of people that later in their lives, they had cognitive and mental and dementia and Alzheimer's, those type of brain issues. And if there is a connection, whether it's to the preservatives in our food or the sugars in our food, any of those things, I guess I want to find out as much as I can, continue to look into this, and do the things I can to maybe make it better for me as I go forward. I don't want to get into the twilight of my life and not be able to enjoy or reap the rewards of all the work that I've put in up to this point. And I don't want that for you either. I'm sorry, it might be ruining Fat Tuesday, but it keeps talking about like multiple articles. I was finding articles back to 2009 up to current day, just last week, you know, about the connection. Just as kind of a reminder, cognitive function is defined as an intellectual or mental process whereby an organism obtains knowledge. Boy, the last thing I want is in the senior years of my life to not be able to grow, learn, expand, and experience new things. The idea that sugar and obesity could rob me of what I've been working so hard for is scary. And I guess I'm going to take that as a fear so that I can continue to move forward, doing a little more activity. I already lined up all my green smoothie ingredients, making sure I've got the lettuces and, you know, a little bit of avocado and banana and pineapple, because those are kind of things I like to mix together. Again, if we do this regain yo-yo, all of the issues that we faced being heavier can come back. But the good news is that if we take steps to improve our health, Acro says hello this morning, as you can just tell. But if we do take the steps and we continue to progress forward, we can improve our brain health so that we can enjoy our life as we get into our senior years. This idea of memory, attention, decision-making, they did some studies on it, and they were using circles, and they were having obese patients and non-obese patients do a series of associations. This was a group in 2015 called Prickett, and they were having both groups do testing, and they found that the obese population took 4 times longer to get through this study and to put these circles in some kind of a sequential order. So it does make me really think and make me remember. And, you know, nothing I say, again, I am not a medical professional, but if there's something I say that triggers with you, it's something we can think about. When I eat a heavy meal, it makes me want to grab a pillow and go to sleep. So, of course, my brain is slowed down. I don't want to live the rest of my life with a pillow, a blanket, and the remote. I want to live my life climbing mountains, learning new languages, opening a business, spending time with my niece and nephew, maybe their children one day, spending time with my godchildren, spending time maybe rescuing animals, spending time visiting places I've never seen before. And this idea that obesity and sugar and bad foods, who knows how much the preservatives. I'm sure if I did some studies on the preservatives, I'd find some connections there too. I think that we really have to take control. Acro again. I think we really need to take control and try to find something. Darn that cat, love him to death, but find something that can give your brain what it needs today. I know he did that just for you, but find something that you can do to make your health better today. I know it's not all at once. It can be difficult. Even today, kisses from Acro, even today, find that green smoothie and put some healthy fruits and vegetables in. If you end up eating that punchki, make sure that you give your body something that it can feed your body nutritionally and help you so that you can move forward, learn something new, experience life. I don't want any of us to get into our senior years and have dementia or Alzheimer's. And I know there's a lot of other issues that can connect and make that happen. But if there's some small step we can take to help our health and our bodies so that as we enter those senior years, we can enjoy them to the best of our ability, then one little step can help us. So my wish for you today is if you have that punchki, have that green smoothie too. Thank you. And no, I am not having a punchki, but thank you. Have a beautiful day. If you're in the snow belt, go ahead and do your snow cleaning, but take it at steps so that you don't overwhelm your heart. But have a beautiful day, and thank you so much. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.